What's up with it? It's Ascended Clarity. I'm here to provide peace, love, light, and healing. And I got to read how to get out of your own way. To just, help people get unstuck. Help people see where they can take power back over their own life. Help people see that they're the captain of their own ship. They're the one in charge of what happens in their existence. You feel me? So I got a chariot on the fence. And on the fence, it's it's like, which way do you want to go, right? You're gonna be determined, you're gonna be focused, you're gonna have that grit, and you're gonna force that movement on you. I don't know why I'm saying like pipe moving, or I don't know, something like a wheel, but it's needing to be oiled or something. You know what I mean? You gotta push it in order for it to go, and then once it's on some type of momentum, it's gonna continue to move forward. Like you have to actually put in the work to get to where it is that you want to go. And upon you knowing that, you're gonna get out of your own way. It's nobody coming to give you a boost. Not right now. You gotta like start it on your own. It's like those people you nobody wanna help somebody that can't help themselves, right? You gotta help yourself first to get somebody on your team to help you. You feel me? And y'all gotta have the same goals. Y'all gotta be going the same type of way for somebody to want to help you type of energy. You feel me? And you gotta know where you're going to in order to get out of your own way. What is it that you want? You have to ask yourself the right questions and answer them as well, honestly, to be able to give yourself that forward movement, give yourself that push that you need. You feel me? And then upon doing that, then it's like you are now free to roam about the country. You are now able to move forward in whatever avenue that you want to go in once you get that momentum, once you push yourself, once you know where you're going, once you answer them questions. You feel me? But with this being on the fence, it's also unmotivated energy here, distraction, narrow-mindedness. Are you going to be worried about little ass shit that don't matter? Are you going to be distracted by it's an influx of things that we can be distracted by to knock us off our focus, to stop us on our tracks, right? Do you want to have control over your life, or do you want to give it to somebody else, right? Like if you are wanting to get out of your own way, you have to have control over your life. It's like, which way are you going to go? You know what I mean? A fixation on something that does not serve you. How are you going to move forward in that energy? What do you want? Figure that out. And man, the world is your oyster. You have the potential of doing whatever it is that you want to do. It's just up to you. That's the hard part about it, though. People want like somebody to come through as a savior. You are your savior. You are the one that's going to come and get you out of whatever situation it is that you in. Now I got a Nine of Cups, but it's in an upright. Contentment, pleasure, tranquility, wishes fulfilled, comfort, satisfaction. It's like once you start to accept what is and handle situations from that perspective, then you are going to get what it is that you want. You're going to be satisfied in that energy. It's like you going on an uphill battle, right? But you got to push a big boulder. If you are looking at it like, how am I going to get this big ass boulder up this damn uphill? If you looking at it like, this is going to make me stronger, God is not going to put me in a situation in which I'm not going to be able to overcome it. So if I have a boulder that I'm pushing up a hill, it's a reason for me doing this, right? You got to know what the reason is for you doing what it is that you're doing. You got to look at it from a different point of view. Like, this is going to strengthen me, not make me weaker. Not, oh, it's not worth doing it because it's too hard. You gotta go hard for what it is that you want. That's why you got a big boulder pushing up a hill, and the higher it is that you get, why I'm seeing the boulder get smaller. You feel me? Like you build endurance. So that's another way to get out of your way. It's the way that you see something, the pleasure that you take in doing what it is that you have to do. If you look at things from a different point of view, like, I have to do this, so I might as well like doing what it is that I have to do versus I have to do this. You get to. Just think about all of the different type of people. How to get out of your own way is looking at things from a different point of view. Just think about all the people that would love to be in your situation, though. Like, let's say some handicapable people. You know, because I definitely believe that handicapped people, like if your legs don't work, it's something within you that work better than something in somebody that got legs, you know. But this energy is just giving me satisfaction, to be honest. Like you are going to get something out of what it is that you put in. If you are pushing a big boulder up a hill, you are building up your strength. Take that metaphor for what it is. Whatever the boulder is, whatever the hill is, take it for what it is and find some type of pleasure in it, right? Because you're going to get what you want from it after doing it. You got to go through it to get to it. You got to put in some type of work in order to get something out of it, you know? Though it's your choice. God gave us free will, you know. So if you want to move forward, you have the ability to. If you don't feel like it, if it's too hard or whatever the case might be, or if you want somebody to come rescue your shit, you feel me? You can wait idly if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it because ain't nobody coming to get you. Ain't nobody about to pull up on you and say, hey, do you need some help? More 9 times out of 10, people ain't doing that in life, bro. Like, do you need help? Oh, you know what I mean? Nah, man, you got to go out there and get it. I got a Wheel of Fortune in reverse too. So like, where are you? What do you want? Again, like that's going to be the basis of getting out of your own way. What do you want and how bad you want it though, and how and what are you willing to endure to get it? That's what you got to ask yourself. But I got a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Clinging to control. How to get out of your own way. I already said it with this 9 of Cups energy. You have to have control over your own life, over your own situation in order to move forward and whatnot, right? If you want this fortune to come to you, people want money, want fame, want all of this stuff, though. For what? What do you want it for, you know? And what are you willing to do to get it? What are you willing to endure? What are you willing to sacrifice? You have to ask yourself these type of things to be able to move forward, right? To get out of your own way, to just like stay laser focused on that particular energy. I want this, so I'm doing this. Anything that distract me from it, I'm not entertaining it. Anything that's going to cause for me to like backslide and go back to what I used to do, I'm not going to do that. You got to stand firm and believe in you. You got to do what it is that you know that you need to. But Wheel of Fortune in reverse is external circumstances. Are you going to become a product of your environment in the way in which your environment wins? Like, well, shit, everybody else is doing it. So what? Everybody's doing a bunch of stupid the fuck ass shit. So just because everybody else doing it, you going to jump off that cliff? It's not a good idea to do that. You know, and it's like somebody just stuck in a cycle of going in circles. If you are not going forward in your life, taking control of it, knowing the direction that you're going, you feel me? Then you are going in circles, right? What are you doing with your life? What is it that you want to become? Because if you are not actively taking them steps, then you already done. You feel me? But this is how to get out of your own way. Looking at what it is that you have and looking at what you want and how to align those things. Then I got a Knight of Cups too. That's upright. I'm going to keep it short and simple. This is a blackout read. Blackout. But for the Knight of Cups though, lover, seductive, chivalrous, moody, charmer, idealistic, poetic, romantic. I'm just going to romanticize your life. Love on you like how you want other people to. Like, remember when I said ain't nobody coming to save you? So you can be your own saver. Love on you like how you want somebody else to. Like if you somebody who looking for a spouse. Love on you like you or your spouse. Right? If you want somebody to be kind to you, be kind to other, put out in the world what it is that you want back though. That is how you get out of your own way, bro. And you need to have control over your emotions with this moody energy, bro. Emotional intelligence is very important to get out of your own way, because if you don't have control over your emotions, somebody else do. And emotions control your actions as well. So would you like somebody to control your emotions and thus control your actions, or would you want full control over you? You know? So romanticize your life. Like, let it flow. Like a poem. Like, that was well thought out too. You know, it just go. It just go. It just flow. It just sounds so good. It just feels so good when I'm reciting these poetic lyrics though. But when I'm living this poetic life though, when I'm romanticizing my life and knowing that I am in control, that goes harder than anything you ever heard of before. For me. So that's how you get out of your own way. You feel me? This is an Eight of Wands now in the reverse. Like, do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? Something, something, something. Wherever it's starting. You know that song. But this is an eight of wands in a reverse. Chaos, no direction, obstacles, delays, resisting momentum. This takes me back to the perspective, right? How to get out of your own way. Being able to recognize these things. This is a chaotic energy. Do you want to go towards the chaos, or do you want to get away from it? And not I do you want better? Do you want to live in a world that derives on chaos, or do you want to be somebody that extinguishes that energy? You feel me? It's like if you are not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem, whether it be passive or whether it be active. You know, if you are not causing chaos but still watching it go, and you not like speaking up like, hey man, that ain't cool, you ain't supposed to do that, then you passively part of the problem. You know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna just mind my business. Now I get that to an extent. You have to have discernment. It's definitely a way to get out of your own way. What should I do? Talk to God. I don't know if y'all know him, but I do. Ask God for discernment, please. You need it though. But chaos, do you want to operate in a world that's chaotic? Do you want to get away from the chaos? Do you want to like prevent it? Do you want to distinguish it, you know? And if you do, you got to know which way to go. You got to know how to navigate it. Well, again, what do you want? Which way do you want to go? Ask yourself these questions. You feel me? Because if you don't, then you just sporadically doing things. If your intention is pure, it's possible that it'll add up later. You feel me? But if you calculate, if your moves are calculated in which you ask yourself certain questions and operate out of the answers, the true answers that you get from those questions, then you on the right track of getting out of your own way. Obstacles, the way that you are looking at those things, right? Do you look at obstacles in which it's just going to hinder you from your goal, and you just ain't even gonna go towards your forward movement? Oh, it's an obstacle right there, so I guess I gotta go a different way. Or are you gonna try to overcome that obstacle? Like I said again with the example of pushing something, a boulder up a hill, you know, that's building strength, that's building endurance. You might as well find some pleasure in it, because in every aspect of life, you're going to run into an obstacle, right? So if you avoid all the obstacles that you face, where are you going? In circles. You feel me? Do you want to go in circles, or do you want to go somewhere that's going to lead you to what you want? If you resist the momentum, you're going backwards. The first card was the chariot on a fence. Like, again, you have to oil them wheels. You have to push it. You have to push it to the limit. You got to go forward. You have to know that what it is that you do is going to come back to you. If you pushing this damn, pushing yourself to move forward, then whatever it is that you want, you will get it in due time. Be patient. You know, patience is another way to get out of your own way. If I plant a seed and continue to water it, put it in the sun, it is going to grow. If I do what I'm supposed to do with this seed, bro, it's going to grow. Let that seed be whatever it is that you want. If you put in the time, effort, and energy, the dedication that needs to be put into it, you feel me, then it is going to grow. There's no other choice for it not to. But the last one I'm going to do on this is the 10 of Wands. Responsibility, strain, overstretch, obligation, heaviness. You feel me? So this is giving me the energy of somebody working out. And if you are at the gym and you are not like challenging yourself, then there's essentially no benefit. If you over there in the gym messing around and stuff, what is the point of even being there, bro? The more that you want, the more responsibility is going to come with it. And again, with the perspective of obstacles, essentially the heaviness is going to lighten up. The more that you work out, the more that it'll get easier for what you can live, right? The more that you do something, the more that it'll get easier on walking that path while you in it. It's just the matter of what it is that you want and how hard it is that you are willing to go. You got an obligation to yourself, though. Like, God is calling you. Are you going to answer the phone? Are you going to answer the phone? You going to put them on Do Not Disturb? Or you going to hang up the phone and just say, you know what? No, I don't want to. But continue to ask for something. That is not how it goes. That's not getting in alignment with what it is that you want. The way to get out of your own way is to get into alignment with the things that you want. And alignment is putting out what you want to get back from it, though. You want a bunch of money. Okay, how you going to get that money, though? You going to start a business? Okay, how much time, effort, and energy is you going to put into that? If you can say, you can, I mean, it's easier said than done, right? People talk all day, but when you walk it like you talking, then that's a different energy. You feel me? But I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there. You know what I mean? This is how to get out of your own way. I hope it was clear and it helped somebody.